Hello, you're welcome. In this video, we are going to be looking at how you can effectively perform calculations in Excel that involve powers, square roots, exponents, logarithms, natural logs, and we are going to see this clearly explained. So we start with the powers, and we have two options. We have the option to use the caret symbol and the option to use the power function. So for the caret symbol, that's what we're going to start with. And if you look at the data on this sheet, we have company information, growth factor, and the years. So we want to raise this growth factor by this years. So to do this, we enter the growth factor first, then our caret symbol, and then the years. So that is this growth factor to the power of the year. And we can copy down so as to have this populated. Now we can do same with power function. So we just do power, and then the number we are going to enter here will be this growth factor, and then the power will be the year. We copy down, we see that we have exactly the same results. So we go to square roots. So we can perform square roots function here, calculations I mean. So to perform this, we use the square root function, which is SQRT. And then we select the number we want to take the square root for, which is 400. And 20 times 20, as we know, is 400. So we can just copy it down. And you see that we have effectively gotten the square root of each of these numbers. Now let's go to exponents. So for the exponents, we are actually using the number e. Okay, this is a number used in mathematics, also known as the exponential constant, and it's a mathematical constant which is approximately equal to 2.71828, and this is also a base of the natural logarithm and the exponential function. So for this number now of e, which we said is approximately this 2.71828, we want to be able to raise it to the power of each of these using the exponent function. And then if we raise it to the power using this exponent function, the natural logarithm of this exponent result should be able to return this exponent value for us. Okay, so when we raise the e number to the power of each of these to get the respective values here, when we take the natural logarithm, it should give us exactly the results that we have for this exponent value. And that's just what we are going to see here. So we start with the exponent. So it's EXP. So it returns e raised to the power of a given number. So the number is 2. And we enter. So we have this as our result when we raise 2.71828 to the power of each of these. Let's just try it and see. So if I copy this constant and I paste it here. All right, so I'll use the caret symbol to raise to the power of 2, for example, and let's see if it gives us this 7.39. So as you can see, it does. And if I raise it to the power of 6, it should give me this the approximate value for this 403. And you can see this is just it. Now, when we take the natural logarithm of this very result, it should give us the exponent value. Now, let's try it. We use len and we select this. When we copy down, you see that it gives us this very result. Now, we can get the logarithm of numbers to base 10 using the log10 function. Okay, so I will use log10 function and select this exponent result. And you can see the result it gives me here. Okay, so if I do not want to work with my logarithm to base 10 and to a specific base, I won't be using this log10 function. So I'll be using the log function. So in this very example, I want to get to base 2. So while using the log function, I'll be prompted this number where I will enter the number that I want to get the logarithm for. And then where I have this base, I will enter to which base I want. So in my case, I want to select this exponent and then to base 2. Okay, so when I copy down, I can adjust this and you can see that this result now is to base 2, as we can see. And this is just it about how you can use the power functions, square root functions, exponents, logarithms, natural logarithms in order to perform your calculations in Excel. So you may be faced with analysis that involve you to use this kind of calculations. So these are the simple functions that you can use to perform this kind of analysis. I hope you've been able to find this video helpful. Please, if you have, kindly like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.